Have you ever stepped out of the shower feeling fresh and clean, only to later notice discomfort in a spot you barely thought about? After 70, our bodies change in unexpected ways, and the hygiene routines we've followed for years may no longer be enough. In this video, we'll reveal 3 often overlooked body parts that demand special care as we age, and how neglecting them can lead to infections, rashes, or even serious health issues. Stay with us until the end to discover a surprising area that could be silently affecting your immune system and overall well-being. Knowing this could transform how you feel every day. Before we begin, I would appreciate it. If you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. Part 1, the feet, your foundation for health. Your feet are the unsung heroes of your daily life. Every single day, they bear the full weight of your body, provide balance, and enable you to stand, walk, run, or simply move from one place to another. They are the foundation of your mobility and independence. Yet for many prop PE, especially those over the age of 70, foot care is often an afterthought, relegated to a quick rinse in the shower or a passive swipe of soapy water. This oversight can have serious consequences, as the feet are among the first parts of the body to reflect health issues, particularly as we age. Proper foot care is not just about comfort. It's about safeguarding your health, maintaining your independence, and preserving your quality of life. Why foot care matters more with age. As we age, our bodies undergo significant changes that make the feet particularly vulnerable. Reduced circulation, a natural part of aging, means less blood flow to the extremities, slowing the healing process for even minor injuries. The skin on the feet becomes thinner, drier, and less resilient, losing its natural moisture barrier. This dryness can lead to cracks, calluses, or fissures, which may seem minor but can serve as entry points for bacteria, fungi, or other pathogens. Additionally, the immune system weakens with age, making it harder for the body to fight off infections. For older adults, these factors combine to make the feet a prime target for health issues that can escalate quickly if not addressed. For those with chronic conditions like diabetes, peripheral artery disease, or neuropathy, the risks are even higher. Diabetes, for example, can cause nerve damage, neuropathy, reducing sensation in the feet. This means that cuts, blisters, or infections may go unnoticed until they become severe. Poor circulation, common in both diabetes and vascular conditions, further complicates healing, increasing the risk of complications like ulcers or, in extreme cases, amputations. Even for those without chronic conditions, neglecting foot hygiene can lead to discomfort, pain, and mobility issues that erode independence over time. Common foot problems and their consequences. One of the most prevalent issues affecting older adults' feet is fungal infections such as athlete's foot, tinea pedis. The warm, moist environment between the toes, combined with thinning skin, creates a perfect breeding ground for fungi. What starts as mild itching, redness, or scaling can quickly progress to more serious conditions. For example, untreated athlete's foot can lead to bacterial infections like cellulitis, a potentially serious condition that causes swelling, redness, and pain. In severe cases, cellulitis can require hospitalization or intravenous antibiotics. Dry skin, another common issue, is more than just a cosmetic concern. As the skin on the heels or soles becomes parched, it can crack, creating painful fissures that are prone to infection. These cracks may bleed, become inflamed, or develop into slow-healing ulcers, particularly in individuals with compromised circulation. For those with diabetes, even a small sore can escalate into a limb-threatening condition if it reaches deeper tissues or becomes infected. Consider the story of George, a 75-year-old retired shop teacher who spent decades on his feet teaching woodworking and staying active. After retirement, he noticed increasing dryness on his heels and slight redness between his toes, accompanied by occasional itching. Assuming it was just a normal part of aging, he ignored the symptoms. Within a month, a small crack on his heel had developed into a painful ulcer that refused to heal. His doctor diagnosed a bacterial infection stemming from untreated dryness and prescribed antibiotics, along with custom orthotic footwear to relieve pressure and promote healing. George's experience is a stark reminder that small oversights in foot care can lead to significant health challenges. A proactive foot care routine to prevent these issues and maintain healthy feet. Adopt a proactive daily routine that prioritizes inspection, cleaning, and protection. Here's a detailed guide to caring for your feet. Daily inspection. Make it a habit to examine your feet every day. Ideally, in the morning before you start your day or at night before bed. Use good lighting and, if necessary, a magnifying mirror to check for redness, swelling, dryness, cracks, blisters, cuts, or changes in skin texture or color. Pay special attention to the spaces between your toes, heels, and soles. If you have difficulty seeing or reaching your feet, ask a caregiver, family member, or trusted friend for assistance. Early detection of changes can prevent minor issues from becoming major problems. Thorough cleaning. Washing your feet is more than a quick rinse in the shower. Use warm, not hot, water and a mild fragrance-free soap to avoid irritation. Harsh soaps or scented products can strip the skin of natural oils, worsening dryness. Use a soft washcloth, sponge, or your hands to gently clean all areas of the feet, including between the toes, around the nails, and along the soles. If mobility is an issue, consider using a long-handled brush or a foot washing tool designed for accessibility. Rinse thoroughly to remove all soap residue, which can irritate if left behind. Complete drying. Drying your feet is just as critical as washing them. Moisture left between the toes or on the soles creates an ideal environment for fungal growth. Use a clean, soft towel to gently pat your feet dry, paying special attention to the spaces between each toe. If you have difficulty reaching, a long-handled towel or a hair dryer on a cool setting, held at a safe distance, can help ensure your feet are completely dry. Never leave your feet damp, as even a small amount of residual moisture can lead to infections. Moisturizing with care. After drying, apply a fragrance-free, non-greasy moisturizer to the tops and soles of your feet to keep the skin soft and prevent cracking. Look for products containing ingredients like urea, glycerin, or hyaluronic acid, which help retain moisture without clogging pores. Avoid applying moisturizer between the toes, as this can trap moisture and encourage fungal growth. If you're unsure which product to use, consult a doctor or pharmacist for recommendations tailored to your skin type. Footwear and sock choices. Proper footwear is essential for foot health. Choose shoes that fit well, provide adequate support, and allow your feet to breathe. Avoid tight or poorly fitting shoes that can cause blisters, calluses, or pressure sores. Rotate your shoes daily to allow them to dry out completely between uses, reducing the risk of fungal growth. Opt for moisture-wicking socks made of natural fibers like cotton or bamboo, or synthetic blends designed for breathability. Change socks daily, or more often if your feet sweat excessively, and ensure they are clean and dry before wearing. Nail care and professional support. Keep toenails trimmed straight across to prevent ingrown nails, which can become infected. Use clean, sanitized clippers and avoid cutting too close to the skin. If you have difficulty trimming your nails, or notice thickened, discolored, or brittle nails, a sign of possible fungal infection, consult a podiatrist. Regular visits to a foot care specialist can help address issues like corns, calluses, or structural problems that affect mobility. The bigger picture. Caring for your feet is not just about preventing infections or discomfort. It's about preserving your ability to live an active, independent life. Neglecting your feet can lead to pain, reduced mobility, and even social isolation if walking becomes difficult. Conversely, a consistent foot care routine strengthens the foundation of your daily activities. From running errands to enjoying a walk in the park, it's a small investment of time, less than 10 minutes a day, that yield significant returns in health, comfort, and confidence. Tomorrow morning, before you slip on your shoes or slippers, take a moment to ask yourself, have I given my feet the care they deserve? Your feet carry you through life, and they deserve more than a cursory rinse. They deserve respect, attention, and intention. By prioritizing foot care, you're not just protecting your health. You're building a stronger, more stable foundation for everything you do. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Part 2. The groin area is a hidden hot spot for infection. The groin area is one of the most overlooked parts of the body when it comes to personal hygiene, often due to embarrassment or discomfort discussing it. Yet for older adults, particularly those over 70, this sensitive region requires daily care to prevent issues that can compromise comfort, confidence, and overall health. The groin's warm, moist environment, combined with skin folds and reduced mobility, makes it a hot spot for irritation, infections, and chronic conditions. Ignoring this area can lead to problems that quietly erode your quality of life. But with proper care, you can maintain your dignity, comfort, and well-being. Why the groin is vulnerable. The groin area is uniquely susceptible to hygiene-related issues due to its anatomy and environment. Skin folds, warmth, and moisture from sweat create an ideal setting for bacteria, yeast, and fungi to thrive. As we age, several factors exacerbate these risks. Reduced mobility. Limited flexibility or difficulty bending can make it harder to clean or dry the groin thoroughly, leading to trapped moisture and irritation. Skin changes. Aging skin becomes thinner, less elastic, and more prone to sagging, creating deeper folds where sweat and bacteria can accumulate. Incontinence. Even occasional urinary leakage, common in older adults, introduces additional moisture that can break down the skin's protective barrier. Chronic conditions. Conditions like diabetes or obesity increase the risk of infections, as high blood sugar or excess skin folds create favorable conditions for microbial growth. Clothing and devices. Tight clothing, synthetic fabrics, or absorbent products like adult briefs or pads can trap heat and moisture, worsening irritation. These factors can lead to a range of issues, from mild itching to serious infections. One common problem is intertrigo, a condition caused by skin-on-skin friction in moist areas, resulting in red, raw, or inflamed skin. Left untreated, intertrigo can progress to open sores or secondary infections. Fungal infections like jock itch, tinea cruris, or yeast overgrowth, candida, are also prevalent, causing intense itching, burning, or a persistent rash. In severe cases, these conditions can lead to painful wounds that make walking, sitting, or sleeping uncomfortable. The consequences of neglect. The signs of poor groin hygiene often start subtly: a faint odor, slight redness, or mild discomfort that's easy to dismiss as normal. However, ignoring these early warning signs can lead to significant problems. For example, a small patch of irritated skin can develop into a weeping rash or an open wound that requires weeks of treatment with prescription creams or antibiotics. For individuals with compromised immune systems or poor circulation, infections in the groin can spread, leading to systemic complications. Consider Margaret, an 82-year-old grandmother who prided herself on her independence. She began noticing a persistent odor in her groin area, even after regular bathing. Embarrassed, she assumed it was an inevitable part of aging and avoided mentioning it to anyone. Over time, the odor worsened, accompanied by itching and discomfort. When she finally consulted a nurse, she was diagnosed with a mild fungal infection caused by trapped moisture in her groin folds. With a simple regimen of gentle daily cleaning, thorough drying, and a zinc-based barrier cream, Margaret's symptoms resolved within weeks. She later shared, "I had no idea how much this was affecting my mood and energy. Taking care of it made me feel like myself again." A comprehensive groin care routine. Preventing groin-related issues requires a consistent, gentle approach to hygiene. Here's a step-by-step guide to caring for this sensitive area. Daily cleaning. Make cleaning the groin a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Whether you shower or not, use warm, not hot, water and a mild, unscented soap to avoid irritation. Harsh soaps or scented products can disrupt the skin's natural balance, leading to dryness or allergic reactions. Gently clean all areas of the groin, including skin folds and creases, using your hands or a soft washcloth. Avoid scrubbing, as this can damage delicate skin. Rinse thoroughly to remove all soap residue. Thorough drying. Drying is as important as cleaning. Moisture left in skin folds is a primary cause of irritation and infection. Use a clean, soft towel to gently pat the groin area dry, paying special attention to areas where skin touches skin. If mobility is limited, consider sitting on a chair or using a hand mirror to ensure you can see and reach all areas. A hair dryer on a cool setting, held at a safe distance, can help if towel drying is challenging. Never leave the area damp. Moisture management. If moisture persists despite thorough drying, apply a small amount of cornstarch-based powder or a zinc-based barrier cream to protect the skin. These products create a protective layer that reduces friction and absorbs excess moisture. Avoid talc-based powders, which have been linked to health risks, and steer clear of heavily scented products that can irritate sensitive skin. Consult a doctor or pharmacist for product recommendations if you're unsure. Breathable clothing. Choose loose-fitting, breathable underwear made of natural fibers like cotton or moisture-wicking synthetic blends. Avoid tight clothing or synthetic fabrics like polyester, which trap heat and sweat. Change underwear daily, or more often if you experience sweating or leakage, and ensure it's clean and dry before wearing. If you use absorbent products like briefs or pads, change them frequently and follow hygiene steps to prevent moisture buildup. Daily monitoring. Take 15 to 30 seconds each day to check the groin area for signs of trouble such as redness, odor, itching, scaling, or changes in skin texture. Use a hand mirror or ask for assistance if visibility is an issue. Early detection is key to preventing minor issues from escalating. If you notice persistent symptoms or anything unusual, consult a healthcare provider promptly. Doctors and nurses are accustomed to addressing these concerns and can provide targeted treatments such as antifungal creams or antibiotics to resolve issues quickly. The broader impact. Proper groin care is about more than preventing infections or odors. It's about preserving your comfort, confidence, and dignity. Discomfort in the groin can affect your ability to move freely, sleep well, or engage in social activities, leading to frustration or embarrassment. By contrast, a simple daily routine can restore your sense of self and prevent issues that might otherwise disrupt your life. The groin may be a private area, but its impact on your well-being is profound. Taking care of your groin is an act of self-respect, not vanity. It's a commitment to protecting your health, mobility, and emotional well-being. In just a few minutes a day, you can prevent discomfort and maintain the confidence that comes with feeling clean and comfortable. The next time you're freshening up, remember that the groin is not an optional part of your hygiene routine. It's a core pillar of your overall health. Invest in those few minutes, and you'll reap the rewards of a more comfortable, confident, and vibrant life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Part 3. The navel area is a hidden pocket that deserves daily care. Let's turn our focus to a part of the body that's often ignored, dismissed as insignificant, yet quietly pivotal to your health, the navel, or belly button. This small, unassuming indentation in the center of your abdomen might seem like it doesn't warrant much thought. After all, it's just a tiny scar from your umbilical cord, right? But here's a surprising reality that deserves your attention. If neglected, the navel can become one of the body's most problematic areas, especially for seniors over 70. Without proper care, this overlooked pocket can harbor bacteria, yeast, and debris, leading to irritation, infections, and even broader health complications. Let's explore why this happens, why it matters, and how to care for this hidden area with the diligence it deserves. Why the navel matters more than you think. The navel is more than just a quirky feature of your anatomy. It's a recessed, warm, and often moist area that naturally collects an array of debris, sweat, dead skin cells, lint from clothing, soap residue, and microscopic dirt particles. For many, the assumption is that a quick rinse in the shower is enough to keep it clean. But the navel's unique structure, a crevice that traps moisture and debris, makes it a prime breeding ground for bacteria and yeast if not properly maintained. This is especially true for seniors whose skin and immune systems undergo changes that heighten vulnerability. As we age, several factors amplify the navel's susceptibility to problems. Looser skin and deeper navels. After 70, the skin around the midsection often becomes less taut, and the abdominal wall may soften or weaken. This can result in a deeper or more recessed navel, creating a perfect environment for moisture and debris to accumulate. Reduced immunity. Aging weakens the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight off infections, even minor ones. A small bacterial or yeast buildup in the navel can escalate into a more serious issue. Mobility challenges. For many seniors, bending over or reaching the navel to clean it thoroughly becomes physically difficult. As a result, this area is often skipped or only superficially rinsed. Health conditions. Conditions like diabetes, obesity, or compromised circulation, common among older adults, can exacerbate the risk of infections in moist, warm areas like the navel. Those with a history of abdominal surgeries or past belly button piercings face additional risks, as scar tissue or old piercing holes can trap bacteria for years before causing problems. The subtle warning signs. Neglecting the navel doesn't always announce itself with dramatic symptoms. The signs of trouble often start quietly, making them easy to overlook. A musty odor. A faint, unpleasant smell emanating from the navel is often the first clue that something's amiss. Redness or irritation. Mild redness or itchiness around the navel may be dismissed as dry skin or irritation from clothing. Dampness or discharge. A sticky or moist feeling, sometimes accompanied by a small amount of discharge, signals that bacteria or yeast may be thriving. Mild itching or soreness. Persistent discomfort that doesn't go away with a quick rinse is a red flag. If ignored, these subtle symptoms can escalate into ampulitis, a medical term for inflammation or infection of the navel. In seniors, ampulitis can be particularly stubborn to treat due to slower skin regeneration and weakened immune responses. What starts as a minor irritation could take weeks to heal, requiring topical or oral medications and potentially disrupting daily comfort. A real-life example, Peter's story. Consider the case of Peter, a 79-year-old retiree known for his impeccable hygiene. Peter showered daily, kept his hair neatly brushed, and always wore polished shoes. Yet, he began noticing a persistent itch around his navel, which he attributed to dry skin or irritation from his waistband. Over time, the itch worsened, and his daughter, while helping him dress one morning, detected a faint, musty odor. A visit to the doctor revealed a yeast infection in his navel caused by a buildup of moisture, dead skin cells, and bacteria that had gone unnoticed for months. Peter's story is a reminder that even the most diligent individuals can overlook this small but critical area. Why the navel matters more after 70. The navel's vulnerability increases with age for several reasons. Skin changes. Aging skin is thinner, less elastic, and more prone to moisture retention, especially in recessed areas like the navel. Deeper or folded navels. As abdominal muscles weaken, the navel can become deeper or develop folds, trapping more debris and moisture. Health and lifestyle factors. Seniors with diabetes, obesity, or limited mobility are at higher risk for infections in warm, moist areas. Those who sit for long periods or wear tight clothing may exacerbate moisture buildup. Reduced self-care ability. Physical limitations such as arthritis or reduced flexibility can make it harder to clean the navel thoroughly, leading to unintentional neglect. How to care for your navel. A step-by-step guide. Proper navel care doesn't require much time or effort, but it does demand intention and consistency. Here's a detailed guide to keeping this hidden area clean and healthy. Clean gently but thoroughly during your daily bath or sponge wash. Use a cotton swab, the corner of a soft washcloth, or a clean fingertip. Dip it in warm water mixed with a mild, fragrance-free soap. Harsh soaps can irritate sensitive skin. Gently insert the swab or cloth into the navel and swab the interior, rotating carefully to remove lint, sweat, or debris. Avoid digging too deeply or scrubbing aggressively, as this can irritate the delicate skin. Rinse and dry completely. After cleaning, rinse the navel thoroughly with a clean, damp cloth to remove any soap residue, which can itself irritate if left behind. Dry the area meticulously using a clean, dry cotton pad, tissue, or the corner of a towel. Even a small amount of residual moisture can create an environment for microbial growth. Consider using a hair dryer on a cool, low setting for hard-to-reach areas, especially for deeper navels. Monitor for warning signs. Check your navel regularly for redness, swelling, discharge, or a strong odor. It should feel clean, dry, and free of soreness or stickiness. If you notice persistent symptoms, consult a healthcare provider promptly. Early intervention can prevent minor issues from becoming serious infections. Adjust for deeper navels. If your navel is particularly deep or has folds, common in seniors or those with higher body weight, clean it twice daily, especially in hot or humid weather when sweat accumulates. Opt for loose, breathable clothing made of natural fibers like cotton to reduce moisture buildup and friction. Never ignore pain or discharge. Pain, swelling, or any discharge, especially if it's foul, smelling or discolored, are signs of infection that require immediate attention. Seniors with diabetes, poor circulation, or a history of abdominal surgery or piercings are at higher risk for complications. Don't dismiss these symptoms as normal or wait for them to resolve on their own. The bigger picture. Why navel care matters. Think of your navel as a small hidden closet in your home. You don't open it every day, but if you never clean it, dust, dirt, and clutter accumulate silently. Over time, this buildup creates an uncomfortable mess that's harder to address. Similarly, neglecting your navel allows bacteria, yeast, and debris to accumulate, potentially leading to infections that sap your energy, comfort, and confidence. Daily navel care is a small but powerful act of preventive health. It's not about vanity or overzealous hygiene. It's about protecting your skin, supporting your immune system, and preventing minor issues from becoming major disruptions. A clean navel means fresher feeling clothes, fewer skin irritations, and a reduced risk of infections that could require weeks of treatment. Most importantly, it's an act of self-respect, a quiet acknowledgement that every part of your body, no matter how small, deserves care. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Part 4, Final Thoughts. What these 3 body parts say about your health. The underarms, groin, and navel are more than just areas to clean. They're your body's early warning systems. These often overlooked regions quietly signal how your body is coping with stress, aging, or microbial imbalances. For those in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, paying attention to these areas becomes even more critical as skin, immunity, and mobility change. Let's recap the key lessons from these 3 areas. The underarms. Far more than a source of sweat or odor, the underarms house over 20 lymph nodes, vital to your immune system's ability to filter toxins and fight infections. Neglecting this area, leaving it clogged with deodorant residue, dead skin, or bacteria, can impair lymphatic drainage, increase inflammation, and sap your energy. Daily gentle cleaning supports detoxification, reduces irritation, and promotes overall wellness. The groin. This sensitive area, often neglected due to discomfort or embarrassment, is where hygiene meets dignity. Moisture, heat, and friction can create a breeding ground for infections, especially for seniors who sit for long periods, wear tight clothing, or manage incontinence. Proper cleaning and drying preserve skin health, boost mobility, and reinforce personal confidence. The navel. The most forgotten part of the body. This tiny pocket is prone to bacterial and yeast buildup if not cleaned intentionally. A quick 30-second routine of gentle cleaning and thorough drying can prevent infections like ampulitis, sparing you weeks of discomfort or medication. The deeper message. Small acts, big impact. Aging well isn't about grand gestures, expensive treatments, or drastic lifestyle changes. It's about small, consistent acts of care that honor your body's needs. Cleaning these 3 areas daily, underarms, groin, and navel, takes just a few minutes, but yields profound benefits. Fewer skin issues. Regular care reduces rashes, infections, and irritation, keeping your skin comfortable and healthy. Enhanced comfort. Clean, dry skin in these sensitive areas means less friction, itching, or discomfort, allowing you to move and rest with ease. Boosted confidence. Caring for these hidden areas reinforces a sense of control and self-respect, reminding you that you're worth the effort. Preventive health. By addressing these areas proactively, you reduce the risk of infections that can drain your energy or require medical intervention. Seniors who prioritize these small routines often report better skin health, fewer doctor visits, and a stronger connection to their bodies. They feel fresher, move more comfortably, and sleep better, free from the nagging itch or odor that can start with one neglected spot. Most importantly, they embody a quiet resilience, a refusal to let age diminish their commitment to feeling good. Thank you for joining us to explore the 3 often overlooked body parts that play a huge role in your health and comfort as you age. By giving your feet, groin, and navel the care they deserve, you're not just preventing discomfort, you're protecting your mobility, confidence, and well-being. What have you learned today that surprised you the most? Maybe it's the importance of drying between your toes, gently cleaning your groin area, or paying attention to your navel. Share one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in the comments below. Your story could inspire others. If you like this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more practical tips to help you feel your best at any age.